Now first up at 5, the 100 deadliest days on America's highways. Troopers see a spike in fatal crashes between now and Labor Day weekend. I rode with a Montana Highway Patrol trooper to learn more about this deadly time period.
Caught my attention due to your speed coming up the hill.
I know.
It's a 55-mile-an-hour road. You're 34 over at 89 miles an hour.
The most fatalities occur on highways across the country during the 100 deadliest days of summer, the time period between Memorial Day and Labor Day. Looking at the time period of January 1st to May 20th, in 2022, there were 53 fatalities on Montana's highways. In 2023, that number went up to 54 fatalities, and so far in 2024, there have been 62 fatalities. Between January 1st and February 29th of this year, out of 24 fatalities recorded, alcohol was a factor in 10 and drugs were a factor in 4 of them. And seatbelts weren't worn in 14 of them. Now there could be some overlap among these factors. I asked Trooper Clark what signs of impairment he looks out for while on patrol.
Lane maintenance, how that vehicle is traveling on the roadway. I look for how the vehicle stops. I look for driver indications, how their eye conditions are, what their speech pattern is, how their dexterity is affected.
Throughout the summer, more troopers will be out on Montana's highways cracking down on drunk and drugged drivers. But troopers will tell you one thing that really saves lives is
If you're properly wearing your seatbelt inside of a rollover crash, that seatbelt's going to hold you in place, versus if you're in a rollover crash and you're not restrained, chances are you can get ejected.
These images show just what impairment can lead to. This was a DUI crash that could have easily been avoided if the driver was not impaired.
A lot of people nowadays are using marijuana, and I think there's some confusion about drugs that get you high. Drugs that get you high will still show impairment and still cause you to be DUI with impairment on the roadway. You were going too fast, 85 to be exact.
During my ride along with Trooper Clark, we made 8 traffic stops with 8 citations and 6 warnings and investigated a hit-and-run crash. Trooper Clark leaves you with a key piece of advice this summer.
Have fun, but if you plan on drinking or using marijuana recreationally, to have somebody else drive who is not partaking in that.
I posted more fatal crash report information to our homepage at nbcmontana.com.